Hey everyone, and welcome back to Southeast Iowa Video Network's Community Profiles. I'm your host, Greta Clemens, and we are powered by KCTC. It's that time of year for the Washington County Fair. We're so excited, and we're so excited today to be joined by two very prestigious fair board members, Kurt and Nick. So welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's crazy that the fair's happening in 2 weeks, so kind of just gave that away. So what are the dates of this year's 2025 fair?
It officially starts on the 13th and ends on the 18th. However, we also have a kickoff concert that we tried last year and so that's Saturday the 12th. And I believe the gates really aren't closed per se, but people start coming around 6 o'clock. I think the cattlemen are having a prime rib dinner. Kiwanis food stand is going to be open, and then we have 2 acts, a lady that her name is slipping me right now that's going to kick us off, but then Aces and Eights will be playing for the remainder of the evening. So
that's fun.
Come with hungry appetite, and we will be selling beverages, alcohol, and some like seltzers and stuff like that. So.
Nice. And that's Sunday before
Saturday
before.
Night.
Sorry, the Sunday's the Queen contest. Okay, before
I
go there, so the Saturday before the big little pre-kickoff fun show, drinks, food. Do you have to pay to get into that?
Nope. Free event.
Free event.
So,
and where's it at on the fairgrounds?
Basically, it's at the Lion Stage. So it's kind of right in the hub and the center of everything there at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
So easy to get to, easy to find. So.
And it's free.
And
Minus
free.
Food and drinks, probably.
Minus
of course,
food and drinks.
But yeah, fun. So you can definitely kick it off the week with a fun activity. And then that leads us into the next event. So let's just talk about events while we're on the roll of events. So what is the Sunday night main show?
Sunday night, the main show on Sunday night would be the Queen contest.
Okay.
The big show. And then we have the mud run in the afternoon going into the evening.
Mud run. It's a mud run.
Mud drag. Basically, people get their pickups out and drive around the mud.
Yeah, you were thinking you were going to run through the mud.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
5K,
I'm in. No. Okay, so that's Sunday night. So you have the mud run during the day.
Yep, that's in the afternoon. I believe that starts around 1 o'clock.
Cool. And then the coveted Queen show. So you'll see them around all week in their crowns and sashes. So
I think there's 7 girls that are vying for
Is that
the
a
Queen.
lot? I don't know. It's
that's a good amount.
Yeah.
That's a real good amount. So
very cool.
Yeah, some other fairs aren't blessed with the number of youth involved, and so 7's a good number.
7, great. Well, good luck to all of them as well, because that'll be a fun night for them. Cool. Then we move into Monday. What's going on Monday at the fair? That's the
Most of the livestock will be coming in Monday morning, so there's not a whole lot of shows going on.
Okay.
The FFA has their judging contest that morning at noonish, I guess I should say, for them. And then we have a lot of shows starting up in the afternoon. The Rondini Bubble Show, Hot Glass Academy, which will be, both of those will be there all week and on at different times of the day. The 4-H Share the Fun Runway Show, Pie Eating Contest, Clover Kids Lego Build Off, Pride of Iowa Taste of Cuisine, and then to end up the night we have the tractor pull.
The big old tractor pull.
And the dog show, I believe, is on Sunday.
Yes, I think so.
The dog show.
Yep.
I got peeked
dog show, plus we also have a dog show, the Pompeii dog show, that is going to be up in the trees in the north part of the fairgrounds this year. So
in the trees?
Yes. So last year, we had we had the Tigers last year, the Tiger Show, and this year it's the Pompeo Dog Show, and they were on America's Got Talent.
Oh, okay.
So they've been around. People have seen them.
Yeah, I feel like.
And I think all the dogs are rescue dogs, if I remember right.
They've been trained.
Yeah.
Very
I think
cool.
they rescue the dogs and then train them to do tricks. So
cool.
I
That
say
sounds
up
fun.
in the trees is north of the buildings for the
I was like, whoa, that's a new feature up in
shade
the trees.
of the trees.
Well, that sounds fun, especially the pie eating contest. You might catch me there, but No, I'm just kidding.
We'll save you a spot.
Yeah, save me a spot. No, I'd be horrible at that. But I'll take
you'd
a
be
punt.
surprised.
Fun. So Monday, I think it's, before we even keep going on, it's truly amazing how many things go on and how many activities you guys get at the fair. It's incredible. It's a day. You literally can spend all day, every day there for that week of July. So plenty to do. So that's just Monday.
We've spent $123,000 on entertainment
Wow.
at the Washington County Fair.
So definitely worth it to come check it out, just even in those first 3 days. All right, Tuesday. What's happening Tuesday?
Well, Tuesday usually starts off, the livestock shows start to begin on Tuesday.
Okay.
Typically, besides the dog show. I believe Tuesday starts off with sheep in the morning, and then it transitions into breeding heifers in the afternoon. And so those are kind of two of their major livestock shows that go on during the day.
And the horse and pony show.
Yes, and the horse and pony. We're blessed to have a lot of livestock, and so a lot of people come to our fair to see the livestock, see the animals, and see all these 4-H'ers that take care of their animals. And I mean, they've had these projects, some of them the whole year, others have just been a shorter time, but they're very proud to show everybody what they've done. So that is a highlight for everybody, seeing the shows. But then, like some of the things that Nick mentioned earlier, with the different contests, like the Glass Academy, so those guys are going to show you how to make glass, and they'll have items for sale that they've blown, and you'll get to see how they blow, like vases and ornaments, and I mean they've got some really cool stuff. We saw them at the state fair, I think, last year, and so we were fortunate to get them to come down this year.
Cool.
There's Jurassic Kingdom. It's also going to be a show that'll be there. It's with dinosaurs. And we also have, I believe it's Agrobots is sponsored by Farm Credit this year, that they brought this Agrobot, and it tells a lot about agriculture and kind of a strolling type of show that it's a car that transforms into like a transformer. So
cool.
Should be really neat for
you guys
the
are getting
kids.
high tech.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
then Tuesday night is the rodeo.
Ooh, the rodeo.
So, yep.
You guys going to be
Mustang.
out there riding bulls or?
No.
No, I think I do that in my daily life. I don't need to do it in front of everybody. But there is mutton busting, but I think it's
Is that
it's where you ride a sheep.
sheep? I was like, what
And
animal
you can't
is
do
it?
that either. Sorry.
No. Dang it.
You've aged out.
Yeah. You have to be probably tiny to do that.
Yeah, I think there is an age limit on there. Age and maybe weight too. I can't
I'm not
remember.
going there.
Yeah, the rodeo people run that for us.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that sounds like fun. So that's the fun rodeo on Tuesday. And then obviously a ton of other things going on.
Just a couple other quick mentions.
Sure.
The poultry show, as a 4-H poultry show, is on Tuesday. And this one you'll probably want to do the frog jumping.
Oh, I'm in. Yep. Sign me up.
Get your frog.
I might sign Peter up for that one.
There you go.
Got it.
Oreo stacking contest.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So
It's like a minute to win it.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Yeah. Fun. I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it was. So all the animals will be there Tuesday. So if you're interested in
Well, they're
livestock
actually
and
there Monday.
Monday. Oh, Monday. Okay. So I
By-
always like taking my daughter around.
10
and
o'clock.
looking.
By 10 o'clock Monday morning, all
They're there.
livestock should be in.
That's fun. That's always fun to walk all through there and see them all. And I like the horses; those are my favorite, and the rabbits. So
Boy, you go from little to big.
I know, it's like
You
the
don't
horses and
pick
the
anywhere in the
rabbits,
middle
yeah.
there.
I don't love the birds or anything, but awesome. Yeah, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then some other details about the fair.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation. with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with SeaFirst today and see why together is better.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
And welcome back, you guys, to Community Profiles. We have been chatting about the fair, which is happening in 2 weeks, the 13th through the 18th of July. Tickets are available. How much are they? Where can you buy them?
They're, a season pass you can buy either at Fairway ahead of time, or at the extension office, or through a 4-H kid family. They also have them available. Or when you come to one of the gates, they're also available to purchase at the gate. And it's $15 a day or $30 for the season fair pass.
Perfect.
And that $30 gets you in for the entire week, Saturday through Friday.
So basically, if you plan on going more than twice, you might as well
buy a season fair pass. Yes.
Awesome. So Fairway, extension office, or from a 4-H'er, or at the gate. You can get your tickets to the fair, which will be here soon, which we're excited about. So we've chatted about Saturday kickoff, Sunday activities, Monday and Tuesday. So let's jump back in and what's going on Wednesday?
Wednesday, the big 4-H show is going to be the hog show.
Ooh.
Correct on that? Yep, swine show. And then again, all the other little shows that we have, most of them are at the Lion stage, the high-flying pageants. The Bacon Buddy show is towards the end of the hog show, where they take young children in with a 4-H'er to show the pigs, and it's a really neat deal.
Bacon Buddies.
Yeah, special needs people
I like that name.
that go with it. It's pretty popular. That's pretty
cool.
special to see.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah. And then Wednesday night is the demolition derby.
Nice. Wednesday's also, isn't it, like Kids Day?
Yes, it is.
At the fair?
It is Kids Day.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's in the morning, I know, usually, so.
9:30 to 11.
Yep, and there's a bunch of kids
activities.
Face painting, and
I know. There's all sorts of activities. I know the hospitals participate in that before with different activities and stuff. So if you got kids, great day to go out and.
Very busy day.
Yeah, very busy. Yeah. Very busy. And then you said what show?
Demolition Derby is on the night. The hog show
Wednesday.
is kind of the big show.
Bucket bottle calves is also.
Oh, those are cute.
The rabbit show.
Hey.
4-H rabbit show. We have the pedal pull at 4:30 in the afternoon for the young kids. And of course, the Pompeii Dog Show and Glass Academy again. The Firefighter Show for kids.
There's a lot.
Stuff.
There's a lot. And the demo, you can participip in that. Bring your car. You might have to sign a waiver.
Sorry, Blandon, I'm going to need a new car.
Yeah, well,
I'll be out there in my Chevy Traverse. Demoing people. Okay. What day are we on? Wednesday. So let's talk about Thursday.
Well, Thursday, probably one of the bigger shows that a lot of people attend is the cattle show.
Okay.
And so that's for the steers, or market animals. Mm-hmm. And so that kicks off Thursday, and that's a highly anticipated show. And then usually after that is kind of when most of the 4-H shows are over that afternoon. Kids will be having water fights. They play mud volleyball.
I remember that. I remember my friend used to show cows and Yeah, as soon as she was done, we'd have a water fight
Oh,
planned.
Water fights, the mud volleyball, they love. I mean, they absolutely request that every year that we do mud volleyball. And I'm trying to think. We also have knocker balls that night.
Oh,
so
yeah. We went last year during that, and that was funny.
get in the big inflatable suit, and that's for little, big, anybody can do that. So you can do that, Greta.
Let's go do it, Peter.
Yep. And either that or you can settle family feuds, but in a safe way. So that's usually what goes on, because Thursday night we're building our track for the next night, which is motocross on Friday.
That makes sense.
And so there's really not a big grandstand thing. So it's knocker balls. Then we also have 4-H awards. We also have an auction for the bucket of junk. We haven't mentioned that. People have already taken their buckets. They'll be building sculptures, and then they'll be on display in the commercial exhibit barn.
Okay.
And then we auction those off that Thursday night after 4-H awards.
Okay.
So that's 4-H awards. I think they also have Hall of Fame, and I'm trying to think if there's another award that happens there, and that's all at the Lion stage.
And there is a 4-H dance.
Yes.
That evening.
Yes, that's
right.
right.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Is that just for 4-Hers, or that's for anybody?
I think it's pretty much open.
Yeah, it's open.
If you're running, get your boogie on
for the 4-H kids.
For the kids.
A teen dance, basically,
teen dance.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
But it's basically set up for the 4-Hers.
Yeah.
They've had a long week. And
they're ready to cut a rug and cut loose.
After their water fights.
That sounds like a fun day for them.
It is.
Awesome. Okay, and then Friday, the last day of the fair.
Friday is the livestock auction, and after that gets over, things get pretty quiet till the evening, and then we have the motocross event.
That's a big one.
The big show for the day, and that will finalize the fair.
Yeah. Is Travis riding in it? Or is he
he
retired?
I don't think he's going to make it this year.
I used to like going. We always used to all go watch him and cheer for him. So.
Oh yeah.
Good memories.
I think there's some other local guys.
You can tell him
And Joel.
that you want him to.
Travis, hey, get out there and get on the get on your bike. We want to see you.
Well, and if we've missed anything, everybody's been sent a brochure from the fair. So if you got a post office box or a mailbox, we sent one out to everybody probably 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
A month ago.
Yeah. So they should have it. We do have a few more at our gates, I think, possibly to help people, find out what's on the schedule. But we also have an app that you can download, a Washington County Fair app, and that has our whole list of sponsors, our food vendors, all the events, everything that's going on. And so that is the Washington County Fair app that you can get. And then we also have our website that you can go to, WashingtonCountyFairIA.com. And everything is on there as well. So, plenty of places to find information.
Exactly.
And when you come to the fair, you can find a fair board member. If you're needing help, we'll guide you to wherever.
Is in a certain colored shirt, in gray or?
We try to, the ones with the big target on them. No, we have a lot of different colors of some of our shirts, but a lot of gray, a lot of black.
Okay. It says Washington County Fair Association.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So make sure you guys get the app if you plan on going to the fair, because that sounds super helpful. And you said it has their food menus on it, which I always am looking up menus ahead of time. So, and lots of yummy food at the fair, I'm assuming.
We have a new food vendor, I believe, taking over one of our spots. So besides the normal people or the kind of the standbys, we do have a new one. I think I've heard rumblings that some of the vendors are trying a couple new items too, so I don't even know what they are. So you'll just have to try to find out. Stop in and have whether it's a cold ice cream cone or a.
What's your favorite? Hamburger. What's your favorite fair food?
Well, I don't know.
It's a long week, but
they're like, we eat it all.
We do.
I go for the fried Oreos. That's my favorite, but.
But one of the other things that makes the county special is this past year we're number 2 in enrollment. So
wow,
that's something that we're very proud of.
That's super cool.
We work with Extension very well, and Extension does a good job getting into our schools and with all the youth in the county.
Yeah.
So we were number 1 last year. We slipped down to number 2 this year, but we're competing against large communities like Des Moines and Ames, Indianola. So for our size of community, that's something we're very proud of.
That's very cool. That's
So,
awesome.
We usually have between 15 to hopefully 20,000 people that show up every year at the fair. So we're looking forward to having a good fair. We can't guarantee the weather.
Probably going to be hot. So
Yeah, we guarantee it'll be hot.
It'll be hot.
Yeah. Guarantee it.
Maybe a storm. It seems like we've had storms. We had one last year, but you just never know.
Yeah. Fair's always fun. Lots to see. Animals, exhibits, photography. I don't know. You have rides. There's the rides. I don't want to call them rides.
Well, we do. And so there is a carnival. I believe it's KC Fun and Entertainment, and a lot of bounce houses for smaller ones. But then they do have some smaller rides. So, the big carnivals are tough for us to get.
They're hard.
Just during our week of our fair, in that 10-day time period, there's 60 fairs in the state of Iowa going on.
Oh my God.
So there's not that many carnivals to go around.
Yeah.
So you're really fortunate if you do get a carnival. So there's just a lot of competition out there.
Yeah.
And even for these acts that we've booked, that just tells everybody that, they're wanting to come to our fair. We try to bring you guys something new to see that's different.
Yeah.
And
I think that's cool.
we try to mix it up. We already know kind of what's coming next year, but we're going to keep that a secret.
Top secret. Yeah. Till next year when they're back. So
One thing I'd like to do is make sure that we thank all our sponsors.
You read my mind.
That help us out over the year.
Perfect.
And all the people that donate their time. All the fair board. There's 24 members of the fair board that don't get paid.
yeah.
And basically the community is very great support of the Washington County Fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't do it without sponsors and all the volunteers and help and everything. So shout out to all of them and thank you.
Look for our new bathrooms.
I was just going to say.
We were going to mention that. So we've got a new bathroom project going on. So we'll have another spot that we're excited. We just put the roof on yesterday.
Nice.
So,
Hopefully we'll have the doors on.
Yeah. Hopefully doors will be there. If not, it'll be fine. And where are the new ones at? Are they out by the...
So they're north of the depot.
The depot,
so
okay.
people know where the depot is, kind of the fair headquarters. They're just north of there. So
awesome.
You probably don't remember there used to be bathrooms there years and years ago.
Little red brick ones.
We
remember
Do you put porta
that.
potties there?
We used to put porta potties
okay,
there.
I remember that. I don't remember the
This will be a
bathrooms.
lot better than a porta potty.
Be better than a porta potty.
Yes.
So, and with the bathrooms, we had several. We talked about community sport.
Yeah.
Wedge donated quite a bit to it. Also, the Riverboat Foundation was our biggest donor.
Nice.
And then we also had the local hotel motel tourism committee.
Betterment Foundation.
Yep, Betterment Foundation. I believe we also had a 4-H club that donated as well.
Correct.
And
Very cool.
also a tractor ride. The Travis Greiner Memorial Tractor Ride donated also.
Correct.
Oh, awesome.
So a lot of community
Wedge.
support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Wedge.
So yeah, we're pretty excited
Yeah.
for new bathrooms.
They're stoked if
that's
you
our one
can't tell.
thing.
Yeah. Woohoo! Awesome. Well, the fair will be here soon. Again, 13th through the 18th of July, so about 2 weeks away. $15 per day or $30 for a pass, especially if you plan on going more than 2 days. So we'll link all the app and the website and Facebook below so you can keep up to date with what's going on or keep up to date day to day at the fair. Anything else we're missing or you want to mention?
I think that's kind of covered. I mean, we could go through.
I know. I said there's a lot going on.
There's
So
too much to mention.
we could sit here for another hour
So,
probably.
check that app and the website.
Yeah.
I think look at the pie eating contest because we're saving Greta's spot. She wants to.
I'll
do
be there.
it,
Come
and
check it
she'll
out.
be our celebrity pie eater. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a great.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you guys get out and check out the fair. It'll be a blast and hot and a good time and lots of food. And I'll be eating pie and fried Oreos and doing a frog jumping contest. So lots to do.
And she'll need a ride home after Wednesday when she competes in the demo.
Yes, I will need a ride because my car will be gone. So no, so make sure you guys get out there and check it out. It's always a wonderful event that you guys do a wonderful job putting together, and it's always a ton of fun and a good week here in Washington. So make sure you guys check it out. We'll link it all below. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining. We appreciate having you, and we'll see you next year. And we can't wait to hear the new events that will be here in
Thanks for having us.
2026. Yeah. Otherwise, we will see you guys next week.